You're listening to The Looters, a gritty and appropriate sci-fi podcast.
Thanks for supporting the Fable and Folly Network. Here's another show we know you'll love.
In the alley, the scent is stronger, overpowering. As I watch, the overhead lamps flicker and wink out one by one. God damn it. No. The girl appears briefly under the last streetlight, the headphones snug against her ears, the Walkman clasped to her hip. She's oblivious as she walks, lost in her own world. Hey, stop! I need to talk to you! Then she's swallowed up by the darkness again. Helen, wait a second! It strikes her in the gloom so fast she barely has time to scream. She falls into the edge of the lamplight and lies there, bleeding, motionless. The man's skin is scaly, flaking, and there are patches of soot on his cheeks. He stares at me with eyes like midnight. Eyes that are devoid of remorse, devoid of humanity. He's one of them. I turn and run, and I don't look back.
The Road of Shadows, a new mystery and suspense audio drama by Mark R. Healy, creator of The Strata. Listen now at theroadofshadows.com.
The Fable and Folly Network supports creators of exceptional audio stories, including the one you're listening to right now. If you love our shows, we want to hear from you. Complete our listener survey at fableandfolly.com/survey. This will help us learn more about you, what you like, what you'd like to hear more of, and how we can maintain an inclusive, safe atmosphere. As a thank you for your participation, we have extras and behind-the-scenes content from your favorite shows. Fans make the network what it is. Thanks for listening, and we can't wait to hear from you. Find our listener survey at fableandfolly.com/survey today.
Welcome to the Looters Podcast. We are.
So nervous. You got this. You got this, Deanna. You got this. Go, go, go.
Wait, let me try again.
No, go. Just go.
We're the Looters Podcast. We're a sci-fi, opera, RPG, tabletop. We're here to have fun. And my name's Deanna, and I play Capitan.
Nailed it. Perfect. I'm Andrew, and I play Ardi.
My name is Melinda, and I play Theo.
And my name is Ian, and I play Levi.
Yeah.
And my name's Mathew, and I play everyone else.
We committed to that.
We did it.
We did.
Thank you for your encouragement. What's the question, Drew?
Oh, this is another question from our buddy Awkward Puzzle Piece.
Woohoo.
Oh, shout out.
Thanks, buddy.
What's a show you just couldn't finish? No matter how hard you tried, you just couldn't bring yourself to watch the series all the way through.
House of the Dragon.
That's what I was going to say. That was going to be mine. I almost literally said it at the same time as you. How far did you get?
I had like 3 or 4 episodes into the second season, and I was just like, eh.
That's impressive.
I enjoyed the first season because it felt reminiscent of Game of Thrones, but it was, in retrospect, was a ghost of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to jump on this House of Dragon bandwagon. I couldn't get through the first half of the first episode.
Damn.
Wow.
Of the first season?
That bad. Yeah, it was that bad for me.
Nice.
I was just like, this is not Game of Thrones. This is just like trauma porn. Like it's literally just like someone having a cesarean and while someone getting like jabbed in a jousting ring. And it's like, yeah, violence is like I remember the O'Brien Mortel getting his eyes popped out by the giant and be like, oh my God, that's so fucking
Spoiler alert.
All right, well, whatever. But like there was like so built up and it would like had so much meaning when it happened.
So
And-
built up
fair
when you said, oh, well, whatever, to the spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Well, like they just hammer you with it at the start.
hammer-
Yeah.
And also, it's just all of these blonde people that live the same and live in the same castle, you know? I did not watch it enough to justify my hatred of it.
I
but-
would argue that that's kind of the point of it, though, is because it is just these like blonde people in this insular castle, and the tragedy of it all is the fact that these like personal vendettas and these like fucking like the trauma that these like characters carry affects the political decisions that they make, which in turn affects the rest of the realm.
I would love to see that story, but all I saw was trauma.
Fair enough.
Developing into it and it having a lasting effect.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, the rest of y'all.
Strong points of view about House and
I've never gotten to share it yet.
It's my moment.
I haven't seen that show. Oops. Okay, I have two answers. One that's more related to our universe, which is The Boys. I can't. The last season
I couldn't get through the last season.
was
either.
really tough, and I didn't like it. But one that I feel more passionate about that you're maybe gonna be getting mad about. I don't know.
Cowboy Bebop.
No.
Oh.
Gossip Girl.
Same thing, basically.
I cannot finish Gossip Girl.
Is this the end of your guys' friendship?
Yeah, I think so.
Deanna, it's over?
I've
I'm
tried. I've tried multiple times. I can't get through it.
It's fair.
I think for me, like, and again, like, I enjoy it, but I and it feels like something that I should really love has been Adventure Time. I really like it, but I think for me, it's just, I know that the lore and the plot of it goes like crazy. Like I've got glimpses of it and stuff like that, but like, I don't know. I had a hard time getting through the fluff because you couldn't skip a lot of the fluff episodes too, because there'd be like a 2-minute sequence here where it's like a big lore drop, then the rest of it's just kind of like fluff filler stuff. And so yeah, or what do you guys say, Drew?
Oh, I love this take because I have watched all of Adventure Time recently, and it is like 6 seasons maybe of like not that interesting stuff, and then it like gets and then they like find their own way of doing things.
Yeah, because I got through like season 3, and then my friend's like, "No, dude, you gotta get to season 4," and I'm like, like.
So it's such a slow burn, much to its detriment.
Yeah. Because I also like they just dropped the new TV show. I forget what it's called. Fiona and Cake.
Yeah,
and it, like I've seen like bits of that. I'm like, oh, this is like really interesting.
Yeah, see, I watched that first.
Oh.
And then I was kind of like, oh, I'm interested in this world. And then,
Do you think it worked better having done Fiona and Cake first?
I think Fiona and Cake would make a lot more sense if you do Adventure Time
I'm
first.
sure.
But I think it was watching Fiona and Cake that made me interested to like have it on in the background until it got interesting.
It is such a background show. But like that's the thing is I was like, how can you like, I don't know, how do I know when to tune in when it is a background show?
And it is crazy like that. There'll be like some character that's like a donut that gets like murdered by like by someone as like a joke in like 3 frames. And then like 4 seasons later they'll give that their whole like the life story of their widow going on past that moment and like give suddenly depth to like what you thought was just a joke. Like it's very silly.
Melinda?
Yeah. All right. So let's get into it. So I like this show. No problem with the show. I enjoy the show, but I can't finish it. Mainly because it's 20 fucking seasons long. It's Grey's Anatomy. Few things about the show. So well written. But there's heartbreak in literally every episode.
Procedural, baby.
Gotta do it.
Like, you're like, oh my gosh, there's only so much I can watch fucking Meredith handle. Like, you know, like she loses everybody in her fucking life in these super traumatic ways. I'm like, bro.
Should we just do a Grey's Anatomy podcast?
Grey's Anatomy one shot.
Well, because her
that
mom
would actually be a lot of fun.
was like one of the greatest surgeons of all times, but her mother also had Alzheimer's. And like, anyway, it goes crazy. It goes crazy. The lore goes insane. That's my answer. It's Grey's Anatomy. Thank you for your question. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah, now I watch Grey's Anatomy.
With that TED Talk, let's hop into it. All right, so what happened last time? Levi and Ardi, you had a little recap, if you will, making sure you're on the same page about what's happening with Sky. You linked up with Theo and El Capitan, sort of loosely sharing what's happening, talked with Avelia, got your gear, got situated with Nathan and a couple of Avelia's people, and hopped into a Interstellar Empire tram car up to the mines and prison camp combo on the surface of the Interstellar Empire, where they were housing a bunch of Gurnathi. As you all were making your way to the ship that you all are going to use to attack this train, you were bumped into by a Gurnathi person and then were ordered to kill the person, which Ardi did quite unceremoniously and quickly. And you all moved right along and got onto the ship, linking up with the owner and pilot of the ship, Sherman Walnut. He is your ship guy.
Out of here.
With that, you all are on the ship getting out of your Interstellar Empire vac suits and helmets. Sherm is getting the ship powered up. You four have a moment here before we move along if you want to take any.
All right, so I've been thinking about this mission, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I might want to try to play one of White Company's tricks back on themselves.
Which is?
Yeah.
I have these remote detonatable breach charges. They're going to come in with their own ship to try to rescue Claybar Baxon.
Uh-huh.
If we put those breach charges on their ship, then they maybe can either fail or succeed at rescuing them, evacuate Claybar onto their ship, and then we blow it out of the sky. Get rid of our objective and get rid of the whole ship without having to risk our lives jumping onto that train.
Well, how are we going to get the breach charges on there if we're not on the train?
It's a good question. I mean, I can teleport, so that's helpful.
Also, how can we be like certain that will eliminate him?
I'm just saying, instead of we get to the Claybar first and try to like defend him from this other invading group, we wait till that group takes all the damage from the guards and everything on the train, and then we just deal with their ship afterwards. And I could teleport and put breach charges on it. We could even just, I mean, I don't know if the ship has weapons, but like...
Ardi, that's not a bad idea, actually. We just let the White Company do our work for us. We let them attack the train, deal with whatever defense is on the train. We keep a safe distance so that the train doesn't know we're coming. The White Company doesn't know we're coming. They get him off in their ship, and I mean, we have some weapons on here. We can, at least bare minimum, try to take him out in a dogfight if we have to. If you're telling me that you can teleport as...
You shouldn't go alone, though.
Yeah, no, that's smart. I could take someone with me.
Yeah.
But also, what happens if, I don't know, you're not able to teleport?
What do you mean? Sometimes it doesn't work?
Yeah, like remember when we tried to teleport across that gap and had to do the running instead? That was a not
when you
working
just
time.
like collapse, right? Of course.
Yeah.
Well, if you can't do that, why can't we just shoot the ship down?
Well, I'm not so much worried about if you can't do it on the way there. What happens if you can't do it on the way back?
Yeah, if you get stuck with them, it's pretty bad. But I ultimately do think, I think the best way we'd go about it is we wait for them to begin the assault on the train. Then when they have minimal members on the ship, then you can teleport up. And we load you with all the explosives we've had. We have the breach charges. Because if we're going to do that, we want to make absolutely damn certain that ship blows up.
If I can get into that, teleport into that engine room, I think I'll know exactly where to put those charges.
Okay, yeah. I like that a lot.
Can you teleport in such extreme circumstances and hit that every time?
The closer we are, the easier it'll be for me.
All right, fair enough. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I guess let's do that then.
Okay. So in this case, we wouldn't hop on the train. We let the train go. We'd keep a safe distance in our ship. And then as soon as we see the White Company ship come on down, that's when we fly our ship close. You teleport up, drop the charges, and then we teleport off, assuming that they successfully take Claybar Black Sun. They get on the ship, they fly away, we detonate it.
Levi, is there any way you can get into their communication systems to know what's happening?
I'm sure I could. Yeah.
We should probably do that.
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Cool. But Ardi. I'm going with Ardi.
All right, so we're not risking the ship then.
It sounds like we're not, yeah?
I just do have a question about how we plan on flying behind without them noticing us. How are we gonna
Well, I know where the train's going to be, so as long we can keep a safe distance, and I know the route of it, so we can stay at least high enough away that they shouldn't be able to track us and find us.
Okay, sick.
It's a pretty small ship as is.
Incredible.
Great Sherman.
Sherm. I'm your ship guy.
All right. Sorry, Sherm. And then earlier I was talking to Nathan.
Nathan's me.
Yeah. Good. Sorry. Just making sure I remember.
It's the security mask. Nobody can tell.
Sherman, what kind of ship is this?
Well, it's a modified strike fighter. That's sort of how it's designed to be able to carry a small attack force like you guys.
Got it.
You needed a pilot still, right?
I need a co-pilot. Yeah, I'll man the weapons, but I need someone to handle the whole flying of the thing.
That's
you.
That's me.
All right, great. Let me show you around.
Okay.
And he beckons you up towards, basically up the small ladder and up into the cockpit where you can kind of get a sense of the feel of the size of the ship, which really is like a really designed to be a 1 or 2 person ship that is for close quarters combat in a sense. Like it's like a TIE fighter, X-Wing if you know Star Wars.
Nope.
That's figured. I realized I was just saying. It's basically like a bunch of these swarm and attack bigger ships, basically, and each other in dogfighting. And yeah, you see that there are 2 seats up here in the cockpit, and Sherm points. All right, well, this is where you'll be sitting.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to keep it warm for you, but it is.
Oh, God.
No, they're seat warmers. That's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
To be comfortable. I wasn't sure if that's what you wanted.
I thought you were saying that the seat was warm from your ass sitting on it.
No, I can fly it from both seats. This is
see.
the one I sit in. You can kind of tell. You see how it's kind of in disrepair?
Yep, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I like your fuzzy dice that you put
Thank
up.
you very much.
Yeah, that's good.
I was thinking about going with the orange ones, but I decided for the green ones because I just thought they stood
green
out a
ones
little
are
bit more.
Yeah, that's a much better choice.
Yeah, is that you having your ship and what you would have done?
Mine are red classic, but
for sure can't beat the classics.
can't be the classics.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like you, Sherman.
Hey, you're not so bad yourself. And he hops
Artie's
down.
ears burn a little bit.
Is there like a call communications section of the ship?
To talk with them directly, or
like the communications like seat like when we have on Sky where I can come in and I can do like
sure. There is a lower tech version of that you would have to fight with a little bit more to do anything crazy with, because this isn't really designed to like cause communications issues on a ship or do any remote hacking per se, but like you could attempt it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, you all take your seats and strap in. You fire up the ship. You see on the small radar in front of you where you're sort of a small green dot that is sort of listing where you need to go. And you feel as El Capitan takes off the ship and you all soar through the air. We have a little bit of time while you all are sitting and waiting. Is there anything you want to do or say or prep or anything in this moment?
Theo.
Yes.
So how are you doing with blasting with one arm? Because you might be needing to cover fire me while I plant explosives.
What does that mean?
Like you only have one arm right now, and you're gonna have to probably shoot people.
Yeah, bad bitches get it done.
Okay. I'm just wondering if you need any help with that. Like I can.
No, and also remember I have my laser scalpel, so I got your back.
But do you want like a pistol or something like that? Because you have a combat shotgun.
I have a shotgun and a laser pistol and a laser scalpel.
Oh, I didn't know you had the pistol anymore.
Will it be easier to shoot that shotgun if I cut off the front of it?
Why would you do that?
So you can hold it with one hand easier. So
but I have a pistol. Don't cut off the front of my shotgun.
Yeah, we also don't really have tools for cutting that off.
Oh, I got some.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
No, thank you.
This is Nathan, by the way.
No, thank you. I'm good. Do you just need me to be your backup, or when we get on there, am I going to help you set anything up?
I think ideally you'll probably help me set things up.
Incredible.
I feel like we're probably going to pop in there, and we might need, there might be people in the engine room. We don't know what we're coming into.
Done.
In the meantime, I'm going to try and using the limited communications network that we have to try and create a mask for us on the sonar, so that like if we are spotted, it's only going to be visually as opposed to...
You can certainly try. Give me a program check plus intelligence.
8.
With an 8, this doesn't really have the capacity to do that too well. It's more reliant on it being a just small ship in of itself and being able to be piloted well.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is there a way to get outside the ship, or is there like a side door we can open? I mean, just the less barriers for me to go through will be helpful.
I mean, you can go back out on the ramp through the airlock.
Okay, so we might go from there. Get your mag boots ready.
Locked in.
Damn, we're so cool.
Yeah.
The woman of Elia's people speaks up. I'm sorry, honey. You had a really wild shift in emotions over just the last about 5-10 minutes. Are you okay?
Excuse me.
We were just crying right before, and now, are you okay? Are you good for this?
I'm not.
Are you good? Okay for this though?
Yes.
Okay.
Who are you?
I mean, we didn't really have time to meet. My name's Jane. I'm just
Jane. That's actually a lovely name.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very sweet.
Thank you for checking in. I didn't mean to be so aggressive. Also, a lot's happening, but I can do my
Agreed there.
job. So thanks.
Are you okay, Jane?
If you two are okay, then I am okay.
You got this, Jane. Don't worry.
Okay. And with that, she sits back. So after a little while,
Shrug at Theo.
Yeah, I know.
after a little while, the little green dot that you were hunting after starts to beep in the center of the radar. Sherm says, all right, well, it's a ways down, but it's right below us.
Okay. Guys, we're here.
Any sign of White Company yet?
Nothing that I'm seeing.
Yep. Nope. Levi, were you able to just get into their communication systems? Are they?
I mean, I can't really until I see the ship, so I guess we're just kind of sitting ducks for a minute.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Looks like here's another vessel, and you see a smaller green dot starting to move in from the north.
There's somebody approaching. That might be them.
Okay.
You see a second green dot,
Oh, there's 2,
a third,
3,
You're
a
lying.
fourth,
4,
a
5,
fifth,
6.
8th, 9th, 13th, 14th, 15th, surrounding the train, a bunch of these small little green dots that are moving in.
Guys, there's like too many to count.
Okay. Change of plans, maybe. Can we lower the ship down? Do we know which train cart Claybar's in?
No, I don't know what he's in. There's only 4 cars. I mean, he's in one of them.
He's in one of them. Okay. We're gonna need to lower the ship down, and then.
I'll need to get visuals on him if we want to see what's going on, but that might put us in danger.
No, absolutely. Ardi, do you think maybe we can teleport into the train car?
Yeah, unless you think we should just wait and see which ship is trying to board the train. I could teleport into that one too.
But we have to get closer in order to see that.
With 13 ships around it, though. But if they bring him onto one of those planes, we're gonna have to get close so you can teleport on, and then we're gonna be surrounded by the rest of them. No.
Yeah, I mean, it feels the same as the train itself, right? Like,
Well, I mean, if our objective is just to kill Claybar, we go in there, we pop him in the head, then we hop on out.
Yeah.
all right, let's go now then.
Okay.
All right.
Then, yeah, I proceed to do what they said. Get closer.
So
And how many ships are there?
15.
15 surrounding the one train.
Yeah, so they're all coming in. So at this point, as you start to crest down towards the train, you see that there are a bunch of hills and things. And Capitan, you can see that the train is headed towards these big cliffs up a ways away. And that's definitely where it's headed, probably either through a tunnel or through like a crack through the big cliff face. Couple things. So as you start to crest down, trying to get some vision on what you're seeing before you, you see that these 15 ships have sort of fanned out to be behind the train, following the train on either side, 7 and 8 on either side. Sherm says, if we've been any closer, at least the defenses on that train is going to be able to shoot down at us. I'm going to turn and see what we can see, all right? But we're going to have to get out of here pretty quick. If things get hairier, we're going to have to make some judgment calls.
How far away from the train are we?
We're a few hundred meters up, but if I get close to the defenses on the train, at least will be able to attack us. If not, some of them are going to turn off and fire on us.
Are the defenses attacking the White Company ships?
It looks like it. Oh, it looks like they got one of them. There's 14 of them. I don't know. Their train's at least doing something.
All right. I think we should pull in. Hopefully, we can teleport from that distance. Do you think?
As close as you can get me. I've never teleported 600 feet before.
Okay, Capitan, can you do this? Bring the ship on down. I'll make sure the lasers are primed. Get just behind the train and behind the White Company people. Try to keep your distance. If we have to engage them, we have to engage them. But at this point, we can't let him get away.
Yeah, I got it.
And so at Sherm's suggestion, you bring the ship down basically right above the tracks.
As Sherm's doing that, can I open up the side of the ship with mag boots on and kind of hang out the side?
Yeah, you'll need to put on your spacesuit again.
Oh,
Your
right,
vac suit.
because we're... yeah, I think that's worth it, right? Our vac suits?
Sure.
Yeah.
If that's what you think, then
So-
yeah, of
I think
course.
so.
Yeah, the two of you start getting into your vac
Yeah.
suits. You pull the ship down nice and low above the track here. You see it's these small little discs that are keeping the train up, allowing it to move. And you see, as you can make it out in the visual field now through the cockpit, they're not ships that are chasing the train. They're at this moment 13 speeders with these guys, these white, bulky sort of like bugs sitting on top of them. These White Company soldiers in these armored vac suits as they're moving in on these basically like speeder bikes.
And is there one per speeder?
As far as you can tell, there's one per speeder. They're opening fire on the train, trying to take out some of the defenses. And you see that as you move over across the train, you see that there's 3 cars with a 4th smaller one. That's the pilot car. And on the 3 big cars, there's these big anti-aircraft guns on them that are aiming at the speeders.
Whoa. We're pretty far. Like, how far away?
You're keeping your distance
Okay.
enough that they would have to turn back and take a second, but you have a moment here where you're like not really under fire or engaged.
Okay.
Can I radio in and call the train?
You can certainly try.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna
Give me a program check to see if you can hack into the comms there and then try and get in touch with them.
10 plus
I think this would be wisdom.
12.
12. I think you're able to do that, actually. With a 12, you're just able to do that. You see that there's a lot of chatter of these guys, and you're able to see that the train has a different ping point, and you're able to link into that right there.
Okay. Sherman, what's the name of this vessel, or what's the call sign?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the call sign. I'm a ship guy, not a train guy.
Oh, for our ship, not the train.
ship.
Oh, for our ship.
ship,
Do you want
please.
the
Oh my
do you,
gosh.
do you want the identification? Do you want the identification
yes.
number in there? 8643928. 8643928.
All right, I'm gonna call the train.
You ring up.
Hi, this is vessel 8643928. I'm calling in to offer some assistance right now. It looks like you guys are in some dire straits at the moment.
You're not with these guys that are firing on the train?
No, sir. I'm here to help out. We're Imperial Empire guards. Give us the status on this train at the moment.
We're doing the best we can, but they're staying low out of fire of our guns. If you can take them out, that'd be a huge help.
Absolutely. We'll make sure our ship's on it. We're also going to try and load a couple guys inside to make sure the cargo's secure.
You best hurry up. Looks like they're trying to do the same thing.
All right.
Well, that solves one big problem out of the way.
Okay. So I choose to go on the left side first.
That's the wrong choice.
So you slide over to the left. The speeder's not being aware necessarily of you guys getting in behind them. You have a moment to just open fire freely. You hear Sherm say, all right, hold her still. Sitting in the captain's chair there, can kind of feel the hum as the multifocal lasers on the ship burst to life. And
Oh.
Sherman, come on.
so the first shot you see blows up one of these, and the other two kind of hit in the dirt. Of the now 6 and 6 left, 3 on either side, so 6 total, have moved onto the train and are starting to board the train. The rest of them start to peel off and peel back, seemingly to come deal with you.
Oh God.
You're currently basically right behind the train with these 6 guys that are starting to board the train, trying to find their way to break in. What do you do?
I feel like we should go on top of the train. I don't know. Just like, I'm trying to get you closer.
I like on top of the train.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna instead of staying low, I'm just gonna hover above the train.
I think we should probably teleport in near the front because they're going to have more men in the back and it'll be less visibility if we get teleport like that.
Okay, sounds good to me. Say my earpiece. Am I like on the? Are we on the side by now? Like outside on the?
Yeah, the two of you have moved to the outside, and you're
gosh.
mag booted on the ramp there after you've moved through.
I think I'm going to join them.
Yeah.
You quickly get into your spacesuit
Yeah.
and you hop outside with them. Nathan and the other 2 people follow suit, and so the 6 of you are standing on the ramp here, getting ready to hop down.
Okay, 3 now. Oh, 6. Okay, 6 people. I could do 6 people.
do 6 people?
Six
Yeah.
people, Audi, no
Yeah,
problem.
as long as we're close. As long
nice-
as
We are
nice and
close.
close.
We're close enough.
Yeah, are we close? I'm waiting to get kind of right on top
so
of it.
El Capitan, you pilot
Yeah.
the ship above the train. The train, knowing that you're on their side,
Yeah.
does not open fire on
Oh, yeah.
you, and you have a moment on top. You can see that these 6 guys are clambering up, starting to get on top of the train, with the rest of the group of 6 as well, getting ready to teleport down.
All right, hang on, everyone. And when I feel that everyone's kind of got my shoulder or something, I'm going to bamf us all into the second cart, not the
pilot cart,
not
but
the
the
pilot
first
cart,
one.
but the first one right behind it,
Okay, directly in.
directly inside.
Okay, teleportation check. Let's do it.
Oh, I gotta do the teleportation die.
gotta
You
use the
cannot
teleportation
make
die.
bases like that, Mr. GM.
Come on, you
Why would I
got it.
teleport to the outside?
You got it. Oh God.
Oh, the
I know.
suspense. Can't even
I
read
hate
it.
this guy.
Can't even read it. Ooh, this one's a 6.
Hey.
That one's a 1.
No, it's a 2.
Not much better.
8, 9, 10 plus wisdom or intelligence. Either way, it'll be +1, 11.
I think with an 11, that is successful. Not I think. That is.
I'll let it slide.
I think so too.
Everyone grabs hold. The 2 people not having experienced this before, not sure what to do, grab onto your shoulders, and in a moment, everything goes dark. Rainbow of colors all around you.
All right, everyone, guns out. Let's go. I pull out my gun and start aiming around.
You all start reaching for your guns, and then you feel yourself reappear in space as your mag boots lock in. Standing before you are 3 guards with their guns out, and they all point them at you.
Hey, we're on your side, my friend.
And we're wearing our Imperial Guard backsuits
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're not wearing any vac suit garb.
Yeah, hands up immediately.
What the hell was that? How the?
We don't have
What the
time to
hell are
explain
you?
right now. We don't have time to explain. They're entering right now. Where are they? Where's Claybar?
Claybar's in the back car. That's what they're trying to
Okay,
get
we can
into.
start making our way down there. Can you lead the way?
Give me a lead check.
A lead check.
I have a point in lead.
Captain, my captain, but not
No
El Captain.
way. Give me a lead check.
Double
We are
one.
re-rolling. We're re-rolling.
The double one.
That's crazy.
I think if you go with that, you should just lose your rank in lead.
God.
It's like nope.
First ever. lead
I'm
check.
doing different dice. That was cursed.
Get fucked.
The first
like-
ever lead check, and you.
Fucked it up.
I had 1 point in lead and I got
you
2
boofed
wins.
it. You boofed.
Okay.
Okay,
5, 6, lead plus
Charisma.
6.
Oof.
I'm ordered to take care of this cart. I gotta protect it in case they start to break.
What the
in
hell's
here.
even worth it in this cart? Claybar Blacksun is the priority right now.
And if they start to break in here, then we have people that can sit behind and keep them off.
I don't know if we have time for this, Levi.
All right, fuck it. We're gonna keep going, and if this falls through, your ass is grass. I'm telling you that right now.
And you start making your way down the train.
I try to subtly drop behind one remote detonated charge too as we go down.
Okay, give me a sneak check.
Ooh. I rolled an 8. I think I have a -2 for sneak though. So
Nice.
yeah.
Plus dexterity.
Plus dexterity. So 6.
You take a large-looking device out of your pocket and toss it on the ground. What the hell are you doing?
Don't worry about it. Let's go.
No, I'm gonna worry about it. What is that?
If this vessel's compromised, we can't let them get anything in here. Okay? So if
Can't
it
get
comes,
anything in here. There's us and him. That's it.
well, then I guess we better succeed in this then, huh?
Yeah. You want to come with us or do you want to stay here?
Fine. And they get into gear and they follow the 6 of you on. You all move towards the second car. El Capitan, you see on the radar, and Sherm say, "All right, well, that's not too surprising. They're about to shoot on us. So we can't stay here. We got to get either up or we got to get out of here. What do you want to do?"
Fuck, I can't. We have to be close in case they want to teleport back. Let's just. I'm gonna go to the other side.
All right, so you slide over to the other side, to the left side or the right side?
Oh, I was on the left. Now I'm sliding to the right.
Well, you're technically
it's
on
top.
but
I'm going to right.
so you go to the right side, sort of shielding you from the 4 speeders coming at you from the left, and these other 4 are going to take shots at you.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God! Let's fucking go.
What is it?
It's a 1, a 3, a 7, and a 5. Let's fucking
Capitan's
go.
superpower.
Without fail, dude. Without fail.
Insane.
I love it
Insane.
whenever Matthew looks stressed.
That's such a crazy roll.
That's
Combo
insane.
of rolls.
I'm just such a good pilot.
Yes.
All right.
Megatron
So,
mode is
You
coming.
actively make everybody worse.
As these other 4 speeders on the left come in and start taking fire at you, you quickly zoom over to the right, landing right on top of one of them, crushing them and blowing them up.
Incredible.
The other 3 try to take shots, but basically are shooting past you. And as they try to pull back and try to get some space so that they can get behind you to take another shot. And you've bought yourself and your team some time. All right. The 6 of you move into the second car. You see here in the second car are 2 people sitting at either station manning the guns and other communications things. They're sitting as you come in. They kind of look at you and very quickly go back to what they were doing because they're in the middle of the fucking action right now. And they see that they have their other guards and friends with you. They don't think too much about it. Anything you guys want to do?
No, we go straight through.
Yeah.
I leave
Straight
behind
through.
one more charge.
Nice. Well, we're gonna blow
Are
them
you
up.
trying to do it sneakily or are you just doing it?
I mean, I think the only ones that would notice are the 2 people actively shooting things. So, I mean, yes, I guess so, but I feel like, yeah.
Give me a sneak check.
I mean, not to the main group, I guess is what I'm saying. Just the 2 people shooting, so I don't have to explain myself.
Ooh, should have let it fall.
So that's a 6 minus 2 again, so 4.
Are you just trying to blow up the whole train?
If we have to,
How are you going to get us out of here?
we'll come back for you. Don't worry about it.
But the train's blown up. You can't
Wait,
come
who's
back
saying
for
this?
us.
Who's saying this? This is one of the guys.
The guy who came with you from before.
Oh, the guy who came with me from before. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just didn't know who I was talking to.
No, it's okay. The voice is not super well thought out. It's fine. It's small man.
Don't you have like 30 voices just ready on hand, Mac?
They've already been used, bro. Come on.
I'm like, it's above my pay grade, my friend.
Cargo on this ship is too valuable, and unless you do want to get blown up, we better make sure that they don't get clay bar.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's go.
It's our
Let's
lives on
go.
the line too, friends.
He leads the way into the last car. El Capitan, back to you. The 3 remaining speeders on the right side have pulled back behind you. They're going to open fire on you. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna pull another loop-de-loose trick or something.
Look, man, no
Try to slide over to the left and dodge these guys. Okay, great. So give me a pilot check. Let's see what happens.
Wait, what was that move that you had? Look, man, no hands. Wasn't
Oh,
that when
the
you went
look,
like
man, no
above
hands.
them
Yeah, I was,
and
like, above.
shot that?
I would like go around them,
That's
but
kinda
I'm just
cool.
I'm not high right now.
Don't you do 3d6 for pilot?
Yeah, I do. Thank you, Ian.
Wow.
I haven't piloted in a long time.
Wow.
Oh no.
7.
That's not bad.
Wait, I
Got
thought
some
those were
bonuses.
2 ones. Yeah, 7. 7 plus 2, 9 plus Dex.
Yeah, Dex.
9.
Okay, so with the 9, you very smoothly head back up to the top of over the train and flip over and land on the left side. The 3 guys that were there trying to take shots at you open fire at you, but you're dodging out of the way. These 4 guys, as you land, sort of landing in the center of them, they do dodge out of the way. 2 of them behind you taking shots at you.
Okay. 1.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
What'd you roll?
A 3 and a 9.
Keep using those dice, man.
Not even close, bro. Yeah, they open fire, but like they're terrified by a ship almost
Horrible
landing
at
on
their
top of
job.
them, and they have to split and move and try to just get out of the way of you so they don't get crushed.
I didn't know we were fighting stormtroopers, man.
Apparently, if I'm rolling for it against her, keep this shit up. You're gonna get 1 shot at you and it's gonna kill you instantly. It's gonna be a crit 20. I swear to God. Keep talking shit. Okay, yeah. I mean, having taken 0 damage,
They don't
taking
know
out
what
one of
I'm
them,
doing.
They don't know. They're not.
I don't know
fucking
what
prepared for
I'm
anything.
doing.
That's all Capitan's trick.
All right, so the first of these guards that you just got on your team, now a total of 9, steps forward into the last car. You watch as a blast of light appears in front of him and he drops right in front of you, having been just shot in the face. You see that 2 of these White Company guys have broken through. One of them is engaging in a firefight with the guards that are stationed here who are trying to hide and defend themselves. There is a large black box that you assume is this cage that's holding Claybar Black Sun, and this one guy is taking
Is it
fire
like
at you.
see-through or is it just like a black box?
Black box.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, black box.
Fucking serious?
All right. So you guys are at the second train car here. They kind of have a little bit of a choke point on you as this guy is opening fire. What do you want to do? If there's nothing specific sort of on the get-go, we'll just roll initiative and do it that way.
Should we throw a bomb in there or is that too risky? Just like
How many guys are there in there?
Right now there's 2. You can tell that there are a few more starting to break in.
We
I
can
think-
just throw a grenade or like a bomb in there, no?
Should I do that? Yeah, I mean, might
Yeah.
kill those other 2 guys, but yeah. I trust Levi, and I just throw one of the remote detonators into there,
Okay.
and try to kind of get it like as far in as possible.
Give me a shoot check. Just 2 d6s on this one, plus strength. Go ahead.
And when you activate it, it's only going to blow up that one, right? Not the other 2 charges that we
Yeah, I
dropped?
got him.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Don't worry, I already know.
Okay.
It's a 5 and a 6. Plus I have 2 for shoots, so that is an 11, 12, 13. I can do math. 13.
With a 13, what are you trying to do precisely?
I'm trying to get it far enough to like explode and injure or kill and stop them from being able to break in. I don't care about the box that Claybar's in.
Okay.
And I'm trying to make it far enough in that the 2 guards that are kind of taking cover and hiding from them will be outside of the blast.
So how about this? I think this might kind of be a useful solution. You throw it onto one side of the train car where you know there are 2 other guys breaking in and where the guy who is shooting at the guards is closest to.
Sure, yeah.
All right, so you do that and it explodes. And the entire side of the train car gets blown open, exposing the train car and the rest of the train that you're in to vacuum. And as that happens, anyone who is not mag booted down starts getting sucked out of the train here. You see that one of the guards who was cowering and was not really prepared for any of this to happen pretty much immediately gets sucked out of the train with the
They
scream.
weren't in suits then, or were they in suits?
No.
They were not in suits. And you watch as the other one and then the other two guards that are not in suits realizing what's happening. The two with you.
Wait, how are they breaching in then already and not getting sucked out?
How are who breaching and not getting sucked out? The white company?
The white company, yeah.
You don't know yet.
All right.
You don't know.
They have nanobots in their blood, Ardi.
Yeah, come on, they're teleporting. You made that a thing. Yeah, one of these guards that just got jostled gets sucked out. The other two guards that are with you, realizing that all of the oxygen in this car is being expelled, step back and close the door that is right in front of you two to protect themselves. What the hell are you doing, guys? You almost just got us all killed.
Securing the target's the number one priority.
You haven't secured the target. He's still in there. And now we can't get in.
We can get
We
in.
can get in.
We can't help you then.
All right, then
Okay.
leave.
Fine. And they get the guys who are manning the guns, whisper a few things to them, and they head back in. And the last thing that they do before they close the door is they grab the explosive that you put in there and throw it in to the second car and slam the door closed.
But we still have one in the first car, right? Or
The first car one is where they are hiding it, and they have removed the explosive from that first car.
Oh, gotcha.
So you guys are in the second car with the first car's explosive and the explosive that you had already put down.
Well, I put one back in my bag then.
Oh, Capitan, you have a moment to pilot. What do you want to do?
Is anybody? So how many of these little?
You have two guys in front of you, two guys behind you on the left side at the moment.
Two guys in front of me. I'm gonna shoot now. I'm gonna shoot at them. Well, you know what?
What's his face?
I don't want to shoot at them. I wanna. I wanna run into them.
Hell yeah. Pilot check. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Plus dexterity?
9 plus 2, 11. 11.
All right, so you're trying to run over one of them, which you do successfully. How do you want to do that?
With the describe the ship, what it looks like outside. Does it have like wings or what? Can you like?
Yeah, for sure. So this is a small little. It's basically like a small tube that has a big like boxed carriage underneath it with wings on either side.
Yeah.
That have guns on top of the wings.
Okay, so I want to knock him with the wing.
Okay, great. So you're trying to like smash him with the
Smash
wing.
him, yeah.
Awesome. I think you can do that successfully. I think with an 11, you hit the guy. He gets knocked off the speeder, bounces in the ground. You can see body is just destroyed, and the speeder flies off to the left and goes soaring over one of the hills, and you can see an explosion off in the distance.
Fuck yeah.
El Capitan, we're gonna have to get this done pretty quickly. I don't know how well we're gonna be able to fly in there. And you can see that the train and you are getting dangerously close to this giant wall. And you can make out that this train is gonna be moving through basically this big fissure in the wall.
Looking to get out of the ads and back to the story? Fable and Folly Plus is a new way to support the creators you love. The podcast you're listening to right now and more than 60 others can be heard ad-free for as little as $4 a month by visiting fableandfolly.com/plus. And now you'll start to see Fable and Folly Network shows are offering bonus content to all existing and new supporters. Find exclusive new episodes from shows like Civilized and Realms of Peril and Glory. Fable and Folly Plus. Sign up today at fableandfolly.com/plus.
This is a fucking Western.
Oh my god.
We're on a horseback trying to stop the train.
Yeah.
Back to you.
Yeah, because how
Back
the
to you
heck
three.
can you teleport through what? I didn't-
Nathan is with you with the two rebels and then the three of you. All right, what's the game plan? We got to move quick or they're going to get him out of there.
Pop it up and throw
Pop it
more
open.
in.
Yep.
All right.
I don't think do we need to throw another charge in there? I think we just hop on in and try and secure that. We'll open
Are
it up and-
there more guards in there now? Are there more white company people in
There was
there?
that one guy that was in there, and there's more coming in from the other side that you didn't blow up. So
So
at least be
maybe
a few
we
more.
Yeah.
should?
All right, I'm ready to throw. Just open the door for me.
Perfect.
The door slides open, and you
Huck the
shoot check yet again plus strength. That's what we did last time.
8.
Yeah, what are you trying to do? Doing the same kind of thing you
Same
did
thing
last
on the
time.
other side of the.
You throw it onto the right side, and you see that 2 more have entered the space, and they're dealing with this big black box. And you can see there's another one climbing in who, as you throw it with that 8, it just lands right on his head, and you realize his face looks up and he starts clawing at it. You watch as his head vaporizes and the whole right side of that car explodes out, and you feel with a sudden jolt as the train shifts hard as the back car, part of its hinges are blown off and it's barely hanging on right now. El Capitan, give me a pilot check.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
12.
With the 12, you dodge to the left as this train kind of almost bumps into you. You dodge out of the way. It bumps into one of the speeders, and it veers off, and you see as it goes nosedive right into the ground, the one in front of you, and that thing is stuck in the ground as the guy goes flying forwards. There are 2 guys behind you getting ready to open fire. 2 more from the other side have shifted to be behind you, and they're about to open fire. You get a second pilot check. You get to go first in the action. What do you want to do?
Okay, I'm going to do the Locomono hands where I like go above to turn it back
Hell yeah.
to be behind them.
So I forget what we precisely did for the mechanic of that.
Me too.
Because I have an idea of what we can do.
Let's just go with your idea, and if I like it, then we'll say yes. And if I don't, I'll go
Pilot
back to
check,
my notes.
depending on how high the number is, dictates how well it goes.
Okay. Okay. uh, 9.
With a 9, I'll say you are successful at going up in the air and trying to flip the plane. You hear Sherm go, "Oh hell yeah!" And while you are taking this big arc to try to get behind them, which you do successfully, it's a really big arc and kind of gives you a little bit of distance that you have to make up before you can open fire on them.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Oh, well.
The 3 of you, the 6 of you in the train, the door is open. You've blown out the right side. There are 3 guys who are in there that were working on the box, and they turn on you, all holding combat shotguns and prepare to take fire. So I think here is when we roll initiative.
All right. Shotguns, eh? A 1.
I got a 6.
I also got a 6. Twinsies.
Okay. So
What did Nathan get?
Nathan, 6. Where are my other 2? A 3.
Jace. Okay.
Jane.
Oh.
And then
I think I only have one named guard with us and one other.
There's how many guards are with us? Like that were part of the mission. It's Jane, Nathan, and is there one other one?
there's one other guy who you don't know his name.
Yeah, we never.
Alistair.
Jace.
Oh my god!
He's back. Imagine.
Twist.
Imagine if I did that.
That'd be so sick.
That'd be crazy.
I was with you all along, guys.
And he speaks now.
I got a tongue back. Okay, so top in the order is Theo. What do you want to do?
They have guns pointed at us.
Yep.
Do I notice if no, I feel like they're ready to kill us. So I'm gonna be proactive, and I'm gonna take my laser pistol
Laser. Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot at him.
You don't want to talk to them?
No, I think
you sure?
the time for talking is
okay.
over.
All right, D20 plus your hit die plus your shoot.
We used to
Plus
moralize
dexterity.
who we killed.
We still do it.
Okay, D20 plus shoot.
Nice.
Okay, so that is an 18.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Gonna hit the first guy. What do you want to do? What with laser pistol? Is that what you said?
I said the laser.
Okay, I
pistol,
think
yeah.
that's D6. So go ahead and roll a D6 for me.
That's a 4.
Awesome.
Do you know it's a D6 because there's 6 sides to it?
What?
That's crazy.
Tell me more.
You're so smart.
Thanks, guys.
All right. So you see as this pistol shoots the guy, kind of in the mayhem of the thing, you think it might hit him in the leg, and he's kind of taking cover here.
Leg.
Next in the order is Ardi.
I am going to teleport inside of the box.
Okay, teleport check.
What's in the
Jesus
I
Christ,
can't
you
keep
couldn't
making the
help
same
it.
joke.
You can't. You just can't help it.
I can't.
Oh.
This one's a 5, so 6, 7, 8, 9.
With a 9, you feel a piercing headache and you drop to the ground. All right, Nathan's gonna take fire. Shot goes right out the exploded side of the train.
It's the trauma. It's the trauma, man.
All right, this guy is going to take aim at
Somebody who's not one of us.
Ardi,
four.
who is on the ground, basically right in the front there, having just thrown the explosive. What's your armor class? 14? Yeah,
14.
That is going to hit.
What was the number?
He rolled a 16.
16 plus 4, 20. Can I get 3d4, please?
Oh, D4.
Oh, you have 3 right there.
Oh, I have them right here. My bad. They're
Hogging
hidden.
all the D4s.
7. 14 points of damage as the gun roars to life, shredding your vac suit and cutting into your body. You two see as these shots spray across Ardi's body that air is starting to leak out of his suit in 50 different holes. Next in the order is the other White Company guy. He is also going to take aim at Ardi,
No!
who is laying right there.
Why would you do that? How many points are you at now, Drew?
I have 2 left.
14, that's going to hit. 2, 4. He is going to do 4 points of damage to you as gun fires just 3 times rather than 6. And Ardi, your body is shredded right now.
Okay.
You all see as his body collapses to the floor, and you see his body unbreathing, unmoving, blood leaking out of it. Jane's turn. She is going to aim down the corridor, firing at the guys. 14. That is going to hit. She's going to hit the guy, Theo, that you hit for an additional 3 points of damage. And you see that this guy is now fully hiding, not taking aim, having been hit pretty hard. This last guy is going to take aim, is going to fire at you, Levi. You have +2 to armor class because you're partially hidden. 11 plus 4, 15. Not going to hit. Yeah, you dodge out of the way as this spray of shrapnel zips past you. And then this other final guy with you of the rebels is going to take aim and fire down the lane here. Ooh, that is going to hit. Hits one of the guys, starting to cut into him, burning a hole in his suit. And we are back to the top of the order.
Are we?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Oh, you haven't gone. You need to go. That's my bad. That's on me 100%. I was like, I'm missing something for sure.
Yeah. How much? So I'm guessing like Ardi's lying in the middle of the hallway kind of thing.
Yep.
Okay. How far is it from Ardi to the other cart door?
Maybe about 15 feet.
All right, guys. I'm gonna need some serious covering fire. I'm gonna try and get him back to the next cart. Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run over there and I'm gonna try and drag him over.
All right, so you're gonna grab onto him, Theo.
Yeah.
Since you and Nathan both go before the next guy's shooting, you and him can sacrifice your turns to provide covering fire for Levi and Ardi, so that they don't get an opportunity to attack down the hallway.
Yeah.
All right, so the two of you step forward and just
Yeah.
start firing down the cart as Levi, you grab Ardi and start heading towards that door. What do you do?
I'm gonna bang on it like, hey, I need medical attention right now. Please open it up.
Nothing.
Guys, I'm not. Please. If you don't open up this door, I'm going to set off the debt charges on the entire car. I'm going to put one where the guy I'm with right now has them on him. I will blow this whole motherfucker up right now if you don't open the door, and I'm taking you down with me. Open up the fucking door.
As you finish saying that, you hear a hiss. And you see as the pilot car and the one car with all the guys in there disconnects, and you watch as your car slowly drifts as that cart disappears in the cliff face, heading off to its destination.
El Capitan, I need you to pull the ship up to the front of the stranded cart, please.
Yeah, absolutely. What's going on? Is everything okay?
Don't worry about it. Just get the ship here, please.
Your turn. What do you want to do?
I do exactly what he said.
All right, you pull up. You have a moment here as the speeders kind of zip by and pull off to the side, giving you a second to dodge the cliff. You pull up into the front of where Levi and Ardi are, and the ramp is down, and you pause motionless there, waiting for further instruction.
Open up the back of the ship. I'm gonna come onto the ship.
Okay.
Levi, you see that the ramp is lowered down, and
Yeah, I'm gonna drag Ardi up onto it and get in there.
you pull yourself onto the ramp, pull Ardi across with you. El Capitan doing a perfectly reasonable job, not under threat here, of keeping the ship steady, and you're on the ramp with Ardi.
Sherman, do you have any medical experience?
Not really. I'm mostly just a ship guy. I mean, first aid here and there, fix a
I'm
cut.
gonna need you to come over here and help me out real quick. El Capitan, keep manning the ship. We're gonna need to stay
Okay.
moving, okay? Try circling around, and then
What's going on, Levi?
Just keep piloting, okay? Keep piloting. I'm gonna handle this, all right?
Okay.
You what?
I got the lift dose still.
That's a good point. I take the lift dose, and
You hearing this instruction fly away?
Yes. And I'm gonna. Yes. I'm gonna try to. We'll see. It's like, do I know where?
You know Claybar's somewhere
Yeah.
in this car here.
Yeah.
And it's blown open, so we can shoot at them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So
blown
I
open
want
here,
I
blown
want
open
to
here.
go around to that. I fly away now that's already secure and fly towards the cargo ship that Claybar Black Sun's in.
Okay, sure. So you pilot over, pick up Ardi and Levi. You get some space here and start circling back around.
Yes.
Fantastic. To the top of the order. You guys, you taking cover. They're going to fire at the lot of you. Firing back at you. Fucking miss. Big time with the 4. The next one is going to also take aim and fire down the hallway, trying to hit Nathan.
That was a 2 there for a solid second. Then it hit 18.
Ooh.
Yep. Still hits.
Damn.
9. 12, 15, 16. Theo, you watch as Nathan standing next to you, shoulder to shoulder, firing down the train here, trying to give some covering fire, is lifted off his feet as he is blasted in the chest by multiple blasts of a shotgun. And you watch as he goes flying backwards and rolls, crashing into the side of the train car here. Bare minimum incapacitated, if not killed. Jane is at this point going to step forward and start firing. It's not going to hit. She's taking aim at a guy who is covered, misses over his head, and then he stands back up and prepares to fire down the lane. And he fires at Jane, standing there in front, having just shot at him. The 1. Jesus Christ, 16, 19. You watch as this guy who Jane just shot at steps forward to try to take fire, and his guy right in front of him also steps up to try to shoot at you. And as he tries to pull off and not hit his guy, he's already pulled the trigger. And you watch as that guy, one of the 2 white company guys, gets basically the whole half of his upper body shredded to pieces. Blood and viscera and metal go shearing everywhere, and as that body collapses to the floor.
How many are left on the ship?
Just one, right?
2.
Oh, fuck.
Levi.
I'm gonna do what I can in terms of medical support for Ardi. I'm guessing he's thrashed like in most parts of his body, so I'm gonna try to mitigate the blood loss as best I can. I'm gonna take the suit off of him first, obviously. What do I see? Like
Give
where's
me a
the
heal check plus wisdom. -2.
6?
All you can really see is his face, eyes closed, looks fairly peaceful. The one abnormal thing is he looks incredibly pale. You do as best you can to pull the shredded canvas mass of the suit off over your friend's arms, and you see that his arms, his torso, his legs have 20, 30, 40, 50 small little pellet holes in them, some far deeper than others. You see chunks of his side have been sort of torn off from just the sheer amount of force connecting with his body. And as you pull it off, your hands are slick with blood from the just canvas suit just saturated with it. And you see blood is leaking all over your friend's torso and shirt and down on the floor.
Sherm, where's the medical bag on the ship?
It's right here. And he goes to the wall and pulls off this small little med kit that has some bandages, some gauze.
We're gonna need to gauze him up and stop the blood flow as best we can right now. I'm gonna take the lift, and I'm gonna shoot that into Ardi.
You jab him with it. Nothing happens. You see that all the injection goes into his body and nothing happens. Ardi, give me a mental saving throw.
16 out of 10 because I have -1 penalty for not sleeping. So I 16 or 12.
I don't think you necessarily come to, per se. But while there's one level of pain sensation coursing through your body, the one in your head at least dissipates. You have a moment of clarity of kind of realizing what's just happened to you. Give me a teleportation check.
I'll use my reroll. Oof, not good.
Oh no.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
With a 7, Levi, you watch as your friend's body that you're holding before you disappears. Hundreds of little BBs clatter to the ground, and you are just left there holding this bloody vac suit.
What? Sherm, did you just see that?
What the hell's going on here?
El Capitan, look at the ground. Look at the ground around us. Do you see Ardi?
I do a notice check.
Yeah, nose check. Go for it. Dexterity.
7.
No.
No, why? What do you mean?
He's teleported somewhere.
What?
Just
Well, did he say?
no, he didn't. He didn't say.
What do you mean he didn't say? What's going on, Levi? What the fuck are we doing? Where's Claybar?
Claybar's still in the back of the ship.
He's still in the back of the ship? What's going on?
We need to. Okay. We need to kill the white company guys. Okay. Can you fly the ship to the back to the rear?
Why are we not just killing Claybar?
Well, okay, we can kill Claybar if we fly our ship to the back of it, kill the white company guys, and he's in a black box on there, and then we can deal with him later. But like right now, we just need to get rid of those guys and get our friends. Okay.
Okay.
Pilot check. Ooh, nice. 9 plus
11.
Okay,
Yeah.
with an 11.
You have no dexterity?
No, I don't have dexterity.
shit,
I
you
know.
did.
What are you trying to do precisely? I'll kind of give it to you, but
I mean, I was just thinking of like shooting at this car, right? But you're saying I'm confused what you're saying about the white company,
Oh,
like
there's
killing
just
the
two
men.
white company guys on that back car, so we just fly over there and shoot them.
Yes, I'm just trying to go around and
awesome.
shoot them.
Hell yeah. Sherman's down there, so you're gonna go ahead. You can make a shoot check. I'm gonna give you -2 because you're also piloting at the moment. It'll be plus dexterity as well.
I think it's a D20, right?
No, not for not for this particular thing.
Okay, I do have 2 in shoot with my body flow.
Nicely done.
11.
You manning the controls, reaching across to Sherman's part of the console, take aim with the guns that he had already primed for you and pull the trigger, and you blast open part of the train, ripping one of those guys out. The other guy just decimates, and you watch as this black box that you assume Levi had talked about sort of bounces onto the surface of the planet here, clearly made of very tough material with a big scorch mark on it as it kind of lays to a rest, but having cleared these guys. Theo, you looking at the mayhem around you. Nathan just being shot in the chest and sent flying. This other white company guy getting blown up from behind. The just sheer horror of it all, and of your friend, Ardi, dying potentially before your eyes. I need a mental saving throw.
That's a 4.
Out of what? Maybe you have 4 mental saving throws?
You can re-roll.
Oh, I'll do that.
I'm giving re-rolls.
Yeah.
So far.
It's a 7.
dice have
So I
spoken.
fuck and I suck.
Theo, you feel this crushing weight upon your soul as the nagging voice in your head says, "This is all my fault. I wasn't good enough." As that thought crests into your head and kind of most everything else drifting to the background, you barely make out from your vision as the other 2 white company guys and the whole back train car kind of get blown open and this black box falls into the dirt. Combat's over. What do you do?
Is this to the group or is this to?
Yeah, it's everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Capitan, we're gonna need to. He couldn't have gone far. We need to circle around and look for Ardi. I'm gonna call up Theo in the meantime and see what the situation is down on the train car. We have the box secure. We have a little bit of time at the very least.
Doesn't he have his compad on him? Can't you like ping that or see where that is?
Was that left when he teleported or no?
Yeah, that left.
You're fucking brilliant, El Capitan.
No, it didn't go with him. Excuse me. It didn't go with him. It was left behind.
Fuck.
Still brilliant, though. Still a good idea.
Shit, no, he left. The compad's been left behind. He couldn't have teleported very far, though. I mean, the most we've seen him do is like 100 meters. So, he, like, from where I got in the ship, we need to circle and we need to fucking comb it. Okay, we need to make sure we need to find where he went because he doesn't have his fucking vac suit. You know, he teleported out there fucking naked. We need to figure out where he is.
Fuck. Okay. What direction do I look?
Just any direction.
Okay,
any direction.
I just start heading east.
You start flying in one direction, leaving Theo and Nathan and Jane behind. Ardi, we'll cut to you.
I was so worried you were going to leave this as the cliffhanger, and I wasn't going to know what happened. Oh my god.
You wake up in an array of color. You see the same rainbow A pattern as you've always seen when you teleported. You are floating in this liminal space without any clothes, compad, vac suit, anything. As you look around, you see that your body is, although there's nothing in the holes, leaking blood down your torso very slowly. And as you look around in this space, the one abnormal thing you see, standing out from the array of rainbow kaleidoscape, is a medium-sized blue ball of light. It flashes and expands and shakes and shimmers a little bit as you hear a voice. Ardi, you don't look too good. And we'll end the session there.
What?
This has been the Looters Podcast. The Looters are Andrew Galteland as Ardi, Diana Núval as El Capitan, Ian Overton as Levi, Melinda Macklem as Theo, and Mathew Aberly as the Game Master. Our art is from Jordan, and I'm your producer, Nikki Galteland. Looters is a production of Digital Negative. We're a proud member of the Fable and Folly Podcast Network, and we record under a SAG-AFTRA collective bargaining agreement. Thanks again to Awkward Puzzle Piece for today's wonderful intro question. To submit your own question, head on over to our Discord. The link is in the show notes. The Looters continue their adventure next Tuesday. Until then, later, Looters.
Oh,
Guys in the slip.
This guy's transcended.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say, and you see your brother, and you're in heaven, and you're dead.
Oh, shit.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.
The world has still ended.
Darcy was a cafeteria worker.
Do you see that minotaur sitting out in the food court?
What minotaur? Just an ordinary, everyday human, probably.
Egerton, you didn't even need a fairy cake. Why did you eat a fairy cake?
Because I stress eat sometimes.
Egerton was a PR flack for the Imperial government.
This extremely devastating explosion was, in fact, a celebration.
He's a flightless fairy with a sweet tooth.
There was some zombies, but Blatt blew them up. I climbed a tree.
And we're skipping ahead.
Blatt used to be a filing clerk.
I'll pneumatic tube it up, sir.
Now he's discovering the secrets of his half-demon heritage, like his ability to summon a soul-bound weapon.
Oh, you're here to destroy time, eh? Well, eat bazooka!
3 normal dweebs, rescued from the end of the world and sent on a last-ditch quest to save all of reality.
There is a way to stop the shattering, but we need you 3.
The End of Time and Other Bothers, an improvised fantasy role-playing game set in the world of Alba Salix. Find it in your favorite podcast app or visit otherbothers.com.
There's no evil, so you're welcome.
Flawless logic.
Oh boy.